Absolutely. I think I just had to start, as I started to tap into this side of myself, which is very positive, very encouraging, uplifting, loving, full of light, a positive influence. I had to learn to balance it. How to be honest with myself. A lot of people develop an online persona, and this isn't, Joe Yogi's not a persona. It's that's truly who I am. At my core, my soul shining through is pure love, light, just, this joy. But I had to start being honest with myself and say, that is an aspect of you, but it's equivalent to your darkness. You still lose your temper. You still get angry. You still get frustrated. You still have patterns and habits and things that you attach to and cling to. You still try to escape sometimes when certain emotions come through or pain sits in. And instead of pretending that's not there and continue to try to be this, it started to create this inner conflict. It's how can you be so uplifting and encouraging and a bright light to people when you just acted like that? You do a live stream, you make a video, yeah, people love you, and then you get triggered when your kid does this or your wife does this, and then, you shut down. And it's I had to begin to learn to balance the two, to realize my darkness is equal to my light, and how to merge the two and, balance them out, how to be honest with myself, how to reflect, and just all around be more transparent with myself, with others. A lot of people want to put out the positive persona and not take accountability, and they want to push down their darkness and say, oh no, I'm perfect. I can't hide. If I'm on here being love and light and encouraging everyone, and I'm a certain way at home, my children and wife know the truth. And it's not that I'm bad or anything. I'm not saying that. I just had to start to look and be who am I? What do I need to actually look at? What do I need to heal and work on before I try to step into this, whatever? Because the more I was stepping into that, the more people were validating that aspect of me, I was ignoring my unhealed parts. And that was creating a lot of inner conflict and resistance, because then I would be at home surrounded by mirrors of the truth. And the last thing I want is my kids to grow up and be yeah, my dad, you see that, what he is there? This is how he was at home. So instead of continuing on, I decided to kind of step back and begin to go inside and say, here's what I need to heal on. Here's what I need to work on. Here's what I need to heal. And to begin to make amends, begin to, balance out my home life. Do the things that truly matter, That way, whenever I show up in the world, when I show up bringing positivity, encouragement, being a positive influence, it's the real deal, authentic. I don't want to be fake. It's my soul won't let me do it. It's if I step out and I'm not truly, authentically who I am, hey, I just can't make videos. It doesn't work for me. So that's kind of where I've been. I took some time to be honest with myself, to heal the parts of myself that were kind of being buried underneath that persona, and kind of merging the persona with who I am. And I don't like to call it a persona. It's we're all light and we all have darkness from our pain, our childhood programs and stuff like that. So learning to merge the two, where, this is who I am. And this is also things that I am. This is also things I have to work on. And really, that's what the world needs the most anyway. Someone who is, it's not like we don't need me, but we need more individuals to be authentic and say, hey, this is who I am. I still struggle on this. Yeah, I'm a positive light. Hey, you can do anything. Hey, I'm love. I'm a nice guy. I am a bright soul. But I also still struggle in these areas. Sometimes I fall short. And how do I bounce back from those? When I fall short, do I pretend I didn't? When I hurt the people I love, not hurt them physically, but when I, get a little harsh with my tone, or I say things I didn't, that came from a moment of pain or weakness, do I ignore that and try to just move on like it didn't happen, or do I make amends? And it's just teaching people that it's okay. You have light and dark, but don't try to ignore one or the other, and working on balancing the two. So, yeah, So going forward, hey, I feel ready to step into this. It's just, I tapped into a part of myself that I was like, whoa, this is amazing. It feels good. People love this part of me. And the more I saw people, validating that positive aspect of me, the more I wanted to ignore the parts of me that weren't so positive, the parts of me that were unhealed. And I couldn't truly heal until I, stepped away from it and said, you know what, that is a part of me. That is who I am. I am love. I am light. I am a positive influence. But also I have things to work on. So let's work on those. And now I can do both at the same time. It's just, it's easy to fall into the trap of getting validated for your good qualities, your positive qualities, and then pretending that you don't also have your dark qualities. So, yeah, blessings.